Authenticity, broadcasting live. The one and only Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. And I'm doing a audio message. And yeah, there's always a lot to talk about. There's always a lot of stuff going on this wild world, But anyways, right now I'm speaking about social media addiction. Social media addiction. Yes, that's a pandemic that's happening across the planet, honestly. There's a lot of things that's going on in this world that's bad. A lot of bad, negative things. But one brief topic I wanted to speak about is social media. Social media addiction. Social media addiction. Social media addiction is bad. People are caught up, worried about themselves. People are caught up in a digital fantasy land. People are only worried about themselves. People are living a fake life. People are living a fake life just for the outside. People are purchasing. People are purchasing likes and followers. People are purchasing fake likes, fake followers, subscribers, views. Inauthentic following. People are living a lie. People are pretending. People don't even have real natural followers. People don't even have real natural likes. People are faking it. People are literally buying fame. Literally. People are literally selling their soul to try to impress people with likes, with followers, with views, with subscribers, and they're not even doing nothing. They're not even doing nothing. People are fake, trying to keep up, pretending, trying to have this perfect image or whatever. But yeah, social media addiction is heavy, it's bad. People are just scrolling. And I've been under those patterns in the past a long time ago of really being deep caught up in the social media, where I'm constantly scrolling through all the nonsense and, entertainment or whatnot on social media. Social media, phones, telephones, devices, gadgets, it's a helpful tool. Don't get it twisted. Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm not saying technology, we can never use it or whatever, but I'm just saying, you got to be mindful. You got to have control over yourself. You have to gain control over yourself, because you're going to be used and distracted by social media and technology, your phone, your television, your computer. But yeah, social media is a distraction. Especially on top of all the drama and news and war and separation and, crimes and all types of crap that's going on this planet, that's making it even worse. It's keeping people, they're just feeding into the disease of drama. People are feeding into the disease of drama, of cancer, of fear, and yeah, it's like an endless loop. Literally, you can scroll forever. It will never stop. As long as you keep your phone charged or your tablet charged or whatever, oh yeah, they make it so you can scroll all day, every day. That's what they want you to do. They want to drain your pockets. They want to drain your energy. They want to take your time and your ideas, and they just want you on there hooked on social media, hooked on these different apps, scrolling on the gram, scrolling on Threads or Facebook, scrolling, not doing nothing but wasting your time looking at other people's opinions, and these people 9 times out of 10 don't even know what they're talking about. And it's all this race war and ego, lots of ego, especially on social media. That's the big thing. A lot of ego on social media from women and men. I'm a straight man, so I'm going to speak up for what I've seen about women. Many women have big egos. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all just want to twerk on OnlyFans and y'all get all this money and fame and likes and attention for selling your body. And that's trashy. And I know men do the same thing. Men sell out and whatnot. But yeah, like all this hype and ego and clout chasing, it's sad to, what I'm saying? Yeah, it's sad to see like people so caught up in themselves, Yeah, I'm always going to be attracted to women. I'm always going to be a straight man. I'm always going to be, here to have a family with a special lady, my special woman, my special queen, my special goddess, my special princess. Yes, at the same time, that's why I'm not on social media, because I'm not going to be distracted by all of this profiles on social media. I'm staying focused on my dreams, which is in real life. I'm staying focused on my real life. On social media, it's an endless whirlpool of distraction. Literally, like there will be endless big booties, titties, ass, pretty smiles, all types of different women, you name it, unlimited, right there at the palm of your hand, everything, from cheerleaders, women, to different porn stars or athletes or, different genres, of distraction, different, fitness women, what I'm saying? Just different distractions that's just only focused on the body. And that's how they get you. That's how they get people. Especially, that's how they distract a lot of men in particular, where they just solely want to keep you on a low frequency, and these women, they just, want to just show their booty on social media. They want to show a nice little picture where they look all perfect, these Photoshop images and these AI videos, artificial videos, and all this editing and stuff. And they want to make their waist look so perfect and tiny and small. And they want to make their booty look so perfect and curvy, and just all this stuff just to suck your energy, and distract you. They're not going to give you nothing. They're not going to give you nothing. Not even a response, not a like, not a mention, not a follow, not anything, not even a thank you. They just ready to take. That's what a lot of these social media models, women, especially, women, that's what I'm speaking about, because I'm straight. Women is heavy in this scandalous ego, narcissistic vibe, And I'm sure there's men that's on that toxic stuff too. But it's real hard, being in such a fake world where nobody's around to communicate. Nobody is around to communicate, yet everybody's online. Everybody's on social media, but for some strange reason, we can't find a way to talk in real life. For some strange reason, there's always an excuse for people just to stay on social media, but why we can't connect in real life, why we can't have a phone call, why we can't meet up in real life, why we can't text each other, but everybody's just all online on social media all day, scrolling, not doing nothing, ignoring the world, just being ignorant. But yeah, it is a distraction, it's a tool. I don't hate women. I love women. But I've had to become disciplined within myself. I've had to become strict, disciplined, and focused within myself, so I'm not being distracted on social media. It's like they're trying to lure you into you know, a deep hole of, trash. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to lure you into a deep hole of distraction. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You can be caught up in an endless loop, continuously just being off your path. Meanwhile, you could be working on your own vision, your own real life dreams and goals that's beyond social media. You know what I'm saying? So God is first. God is always first before social media. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? It is a lovely tool. It is nice, you know what I'm saying, to explore and check out different, stuff on social media around the world, different people. It's good to learn different tips and tricks and different, facts and information and knowledge. And it's great to see different positive vibes, happy smiles, positive energy, healthy people that's inspiring, Of course, it's awesome. I love seeing attractive women, but at the same time, that's just one level. That's the physical level, So every woman is going to have, boobs and a booty and, a vagina. You know what I'm saying? That's just how God created us, man and woman. We have our differences, and I'm here to make babies. I'm here to make babies with my lady. I'm gonna make lots of babies with my woman. I'm making lots of babies with my wife. I'm making lots of babies with my princess. I'm making lots of babies with my queen. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, that's why I gotta be focused. Because why would I be wanna scroll on social media all day? When nobody on there even cares about how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially those models, celebrities and models. Those are the dirtiest, most ungrateful, foul energies on the face of the planet. There's no respect from all these snobby, uptight, scandalous models. All types of women. Black women, white women, Mexican women. Y'all women is super disrespectful. Y'all women are super disrespectful with all these childish games and stuff. I'm not even about to even start talking about the drama I've been through and the disrespect and being ignored by this world. But it's ridiculous how people's ego is just destroying the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't feed into it. I don't get distracted by it. I don't get distracted by it. There's a lot of temptations, lustful desires. And it's not even just about sex and lust, and hooking up or anything. It's all these distractions, like about the fear in the world, all the drama, all this politics, drama, government, fear, racism, wars, protests, riots, mass shootings, mass murders, all this negativity, all this bad news, and people arguing, all types of people just arguing with strangers on the internet, back and forth. People are mad. People are mad, and they're just dumping out their crappy energy online. That's what the truth is. People are mad on this world, are mad at this world. And they're just dumping out their toxic energy onto the internet. Yes, I've been angry, I've been frustrated, but I don't stay there. Many people stay angry, they stay immature, they stay toxic, they stay foolish, they stay grumpy. There's a lot of grumpy, bad spirits out there, lurking, scrolling all day. You know what I mean? And all that does is it just drains your energy, literally. It drains your energy and it distracts you from your true purpose. I use social media as a tool, but it's a big addiction. And you have to be mindful of that, because like, you can just hop on one of these social media apps, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, whatever, Snapchat, whatever, TikTok, all this crap, and you could just find yourself on there for hours on those apps, not doing nothing, but just consuming, watching, spectating. And you're delaying your own life progress. You're delaying the progress in your own real life by doing that, by being distracted, So I've had to become more focused and solid with my lifestyle, with eliminating distractions. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that. Social media addiction is not good. You know what I mean? I know guys, there's probably a lot of guys that's, toxic, towards the women. A lot of toxic men out there, they're just living a illusion life. They're just worried about having a fancy car and a six-pack and a chain and some money. You know what I mean? They just flexing, stunting, but they weak inside. They are cowards. They are snakes. They are clowns. They are frauds. You know what I'm saying? So it's both women and men beyond that ego materialistic vibe on social media, just worried about the body. Women worried about the body, men worried about the body. Women just worried about money and fame and likes, and there's plenty of men that's only worried about money and fame and likes in a low frequency, and I just stay away from that. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Because you could just be on there forever. If you don't catch yourself, you will just be addicted forever, and you will go nowhere in life except just watching other people. So just catch yourself. That's my point. Catch yourself. Don't be caught up in that social media addiction. I'm sending peaceful, good vibes. It's not all bad. This isn't like a message to make people, hate the world or something like that. No, like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm spitting facts. Like, social media is a tool, and you have to really be mindful of your time. You have to minimize your time on social media, because you will just continuously be feeding the algorithms. It's always going to be another post to like. It's always going to be another post to repost or share or comment or like. There's always going to be a photo. There's always going to be a woman with a big booty or a slim waist or nice thighs or nice hips or a pretty smile, or young or fit or active or this or that, or they can dance or move like this or that. It's always going to be billions of women. That's how I've been able to get down to simplicity, because the ego is never satisfied. The ego just always wants more and 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 more. It's greedy. It's never satisfied. It's never thankful. It's lustful, and it always just keeps on going in a unhealthy way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Social media, the same thing for guys. Ladies, y'all gonna see all types of guys on social media. Guys that's whatever, six packs, big muscles, tattoos, or a fancy watch, or a fancy car, or a house, or something like that. And it's just it's always gonna be out there. It's always going to be a guy with a six-pack and muscles. It's always going to be a guy with a watch, a fancy watch, or a car. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be a guy with a house. Same thing like this. Always gonna be a woman, who is pretty. There's always gonna be a woman who's pretty, who's beautiful. There's always gonna be a woman who is attractive, is curvy, healthy, what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to be distractions, temptations all around the world, especially online, but my point is I'm focusing on this message. Don't be addicted. Don't be distracted by this stuff, because this is real stuff. This is messing with people's mental health and their life. You know what I'm saying? By giving the wrong people your attention. So I'm going to conclude on this positive note. Social media is a tool. Don't be distracted by it. Don't be addicted. Because then you can just keep feeding into the loop, the algorithm of more videos about, deaths, more murders, more politics, more government oppression, more heavy, negative, bad news, more brutality and chaos, more toxic stuff, more fights, arguments, drama. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep feeding that. Or if you're feeding into just liking women that's just showing their booty, twerking all day, then that's all you're going to keep seeing is just women shaking their booty. You know what I mean? Or people working out or flexing or whatever. That's all you're going to see. You know what I mean? Endlessly scrolling. But I'm telling you, focus on your real life. Go within and focus on your real life. Speak your vision. Speak a positive message to the world that will help out the world instead of distracting the world. Have a true, honorable purpose from God. Speak a powerful, peaceful message to the world. Work on your vision. Work on your purpose from God instead of being addicted, caught up scrolling all day. People complaining, people just online complaining. Women complaining about men. And I know men, they complaining about women, but especially, I feel it, women are complaining about men, especially black women. Y'all love to talk crap. Y'all love to be negative. Y'all love to hate. Y'all love to hate. Y'all love to criticize. Y'all love to hate. Y'all love to criticize. Y'all love to judge. Y'all love to fight and judge and argue and put down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to lie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to lie and disrespect people. And what I see all the time online, a lot of, especially black women with bad attitudes, a sour attitude, an unthankful, ungrateful attitude towards men in particular and the world. What they talking about? Guys ain't nothing. Men ain't nothing. All men are bad. They're dirty. They cheat or this or that. Men are trash. Oh, my baby daddy's trash. Oh, my baby daddy ain't nothing. Oh, I'm gonna go mess around with all these guys and stuff like that. And y'all women has so much vanity. Y'all women have so much vanity and toxicity inside your soul. You have so much wicked hate within your spirit. You want to start drama. You want to be lustful, trying to sleep around with the whole world, trying to get payback, trying to get revenge on people. You want to sleep with everybody in the streets, and you want to try to call yourself a woman? You ain't no woman. You ain't no queen. You ain't no goddess. You know what I mean? And this is you dumping, complaining, oh, men are broke. I don't deal with broke men. Oh, if he don't got $100 million, he ain't nothing. Oh, if he don't have $500 million, he's trash. He's broke. Oh, if he doesn't have a Lamborghini and a Rolex, oh, he's a broke bum. You know what I mean? That's exactly how this modern world, 2025, is programmed to think. There's no true deep love. It's all about, what can I get? What can I take from someone? What can I take from someone? That's what this world has turned into. What can I take? Not what can I give? How can I help someone out? No, people ain't worried about helping people out. People only worried about helping themselves out. It's a selfish, fake, shallow world, and I'm just speaking the truth. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Click the like button. Like this video. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm being the change I desire to see in the world, but all that ungrateful energy, all that gossip has got to stop. All that feeding into fear, all this hate and separation especially. Women has such a bad attitude. Y'all clowns can't even respond to a message. Ignoring me. Meanwhile, you don't even know how wonderful I am. You don't know how magnificent and awesome I am. You over here judging off of looks. You judging me off my looks, off my skin color. You hating on me. You jealous. You separating yourself towards me, against me. You judging off of likes and followers and subscribers and views. You judging off of material stuff. You judging off of physical, material, shallow crap. You know what I'm saying? And that's why there's so many problems in this world, because there's no real true connections. People are like zombies, hypnotized, drugged up. People are literally drugged up and hypnotized on toxicity. So quit with that social media addiction. I use social media for positivity. I love to give good love and positive vibes to the world. I love to send great energy to the world. However, I don't be getting consumed by social media. I'm not addicted by social media. I'm not controlled by social media or anybody or the phone or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I have power. I have the power for myself. I have power over myself. I have control over myself. I'm the one that's in control of myself. I'm not going to be distracted by this illusion world out there on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So people need to wake up. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Y'all always want to try to censor stuff. Y'all always want to try to censor and run away and hide and make excuses. Y'all always want to make excuses, censor stuff, run away, ignoring, ghosting, blocking, shadow banning, all this sly stuff, sweeping crap under the rug, trying to get away with stuff, trying to, sweep stuff under the rug type crap. Y'all want to throw rocks and run away and hide your hands. Y'all be throwing rocks and then y'all run away and try to hide your hands like a little coward. Like little cowards. A lot of narcissists, a lot of narcissism on social media, a lot of narcissism, digital narcissism. There's a pandemic, an epidemic of digital narcissism going on in 2025, and it's been going on for a long time. I'm speaking up about it. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. It's ridiculous, because these same people in real life, they are whack. They are lame as hell. But online, when they hide behind their phone, they act like they all big and bad. Right? But in real life, we ain't got nothing to talk about. In real life, you can't even get these people to show up. You can't even get these people to show up. You can't even get these people to come collaborate. That's how fake these people are. People are fake as hell. people making excuses why we can't collaborate, why we can't network, why we can't work together, why we can't get along and build stuff together. Oh, people are full of excuses. People are unavailable, full of excuses. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm always doing YouTube, because I'm putting out that real Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. I'm putting out that passion. I'm putting out that real. I'm putting out that truth. All the other crap is fake. All that stuff on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and TikTok, all that stuff is fake. It's easy to make a little 5-second video, 10-second video twerking. It's easy to make a little picture that you Photoshop and boom, and get all these likes and stuff like that. It's scripted. It's acting. It's entertainment. That's what you call a fake lifestyle. That's what you call no individuality. That's what you call a lack of originality. That's what you call being fake. You know what I mean? That's what you call being a copycat. That's what you call being ignorant. Not having a mind of your own. You know, you're so busy worried about living someone else's life. You know, people are so busy trying to live someone else's life. Competing and comparing. Yeah, that's what the world turned into, especially social media. Competing and comparing. Oh yeah, and y'all women love to bash men. Y'all women love to bash men all day, all night. Y'all want to stab men. Y'all have so much hate in your heart, comparing us to other men, comparing me to another man. You got stuff twisted. You are wrong. You are false. You can't compare me to nobody else. You will not compare me to anybody else. I am my own self. I am one of a kind. I am irreplaceable. I am irresistible. I am irreplaceable. I am undeniable. You know what I'm saying? I am unique. I'm a unique creation. I am an authentic expression of God. I am an authentic expression of God. I am a unique creation. I'm one of a kind. You know, I'm myself. Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. You know, I'm in a league of my own. You know, so all this comparison crap has got to go out the window. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn about no other guy. I don't give a damn. I don't care about no other guy. I don't care about no other man, ever. This is how it's going to be forever. I really don't give a damn. I don't give a care. I don't give a F about no other man. Ain't no other man going to be in my life. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You know? So, that's where it starts at. Y'all be on that disrespect with the comparison, and then you got everybody competing for likes, for status, for fame, you know, about your body, about your likes, about your little businesses, your little trash ass businesses. People hustling. People just pushing everybody to the side and saying, give me. It's all about me. It's all about me. But not once did someone for real want to actually collaborate and work together and give shout outs and support. Nobody there for me. All these fake ass influencers, especially fake ass vegan influencers, mainstream whack ass vegan influencers, y'all on some fake ass stuff. Y'all ain't about nothing. What y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing. I've reached out to countless people, lots of people. Everybody making excuses and they're unavailable. They ignore me. Nobody want to collaborate. Nobody around. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to connect. Nobody wants to link up and work things out, work together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making efforts. Always. I've been making lots of efforts, but I can't force it. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force myself to try to be associated with people who are fake. I'm not going to force myself to try to make a connection happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to force myself to try to make a connection happen with people who can't be bothered, with people who don't care, with people who are living a double life. They're not even real. They don't even care about people. You know what I mean? They just care about their followers and likes, and, that's it. They don't really care about the people. They're not really doing the work in the trenches. They're not really out there being transparent. They're not really being transparent. They're not really being passionate or truthful. That's what I've noticed. There's a lot of snakes and liars out there. Because if you really living an authentic, genuine life, you would think, hey, we should be able to collaborate. We should be able to talk and, vibe and, brainstorm and help each other out and build together, right? You would think that, right? It's 2025. We're supposed to be getting more conscious, more evolved, and, more progress, right? But what's happening? The opposite is happening on humanity. Drama, chaos, war, separation, racism, discrimination. You know what I'm saying? All types of unbelievable, outrageous, foolish stuff is going on in this earth, on this planet. And it's got to stop. So I know I said I was going to conclude on a positive note, and I kept on going. But now I'm for real. Ending on a positive note. I have much love for my special lady. I have much love. I have a lot of love. I have a lot of special love for my special woman, for my special queen, my special goddess, my princess, the woman of my dreams, my twin flame, the one that's meant for me, the one I'm having a family with, truly. I have a lot of love for her. Even though I'm being separated from my twin flame, I'm separated from the woman I love. I'm separated from my one true love. It sucks. I have a lot of love for her though, but I had to keep it real about what's going on social media. You know what I mean? I don't have no disrespect. I don't have no hate towards women. I don't have no hate towards people in general. Women or men. Obviously I'm straight. However, I'm expressing the truth. I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking my heart. I'm speaking my mind. I'm speaking my feelings. I'm speaking even my frustrations. I'm speaking my frustrations about this world. About the nonsense and disrespect. You know what I mean? I'm not sending no bad vibes. I'm not sending no hate. I appreciate everybody that appreciates me. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I appreciate everybody that supports me. I appreciate everybody that helps me out, because I'm there to help people out also. I'm here helping people out. I'm serving people. I'm taking good care of people. I'm treating people good. So that's all I'm saying. I'm worthy to receive good treatment. I'm worthy to receive good blessings and love and appreciation. And I've been taken for granted for far too long. That's my point. So that's why I don't be caught up on social media, because most people on there are fake and they're not even trying to have a real conversation. And that's a big turn off, and it's a waste of time to be scrolling, interacting with people who don't even care about you. It's a waste of time to just be addicted, scrolling all day, giving your attention to people who don't care about you. That's what most of this world is. People don't care. People don't have time, and people don't care. So it's all good, because I know someone cares about me. God loves me. I know a special woman, a special lady, she loves me. My family loves me. My supporters, my tribe, my community, they love me. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. My family, my future children, whenever I have children finally, yeah, they love me. My wife, she loves me. My parents, my relatives, my customers, my mentors, my people, they love me. They got my back. You know what I mean? So I don't give a damn what this whack ass world on. I don't give a damn what this weak, childish world is on. I don't care what the world is doing. I don't care what's going on in the world. I don't care. I don't care what's on the news. I literally don't care. I don't care. Because it's just gonna just be negativity. Non-stop. Negativity and distractions. Endlessly. I'm praying to receive good news. I'm praying to receive miracles. I'm praying to receive blessings, miracles, good news, positive outcomes working in my favor. That's what I'm focused on. I don't have time for no trash. Okay? So that's my bottom line. Thank you for listening. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good day. Have a good night. Social media addiction. Make sure you stay focused on your real life. Social media addiction. Make sure you get off the phone. Get off the computer. Stop watching the television. Stop scrolling. Stop being on your phone all day, all night. Up late all night, having insomnia because you are addicted to your phone, addicted to Netflix. You addicted to Netflix and the television, all this crap. You got to get off. You're overstimulated. People are overstimulated, so you need to disconnect from technology and you need to reconnect with yourself, your real life self. You know what I mean? You have to reconnect with your real life self. Disconnect with the fake world. Disconnect from the artificial fake world. So that's my bottom line. Take care. Stay blessed. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. It's been an honor as always. Follow me, message me, connect with me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity. At Eternal Authenticity. Message me. I will help you to detox and lose weight. Hit me up when you're ready to schedule a one-on-one nutrition and wellness consultation, a detox consultation session. I will coach you to lose weight and remove inflammation from your body. Also, hit me up when you're ready to order some sea moss or alkaline detox herbal teas, or for information about different plant-based recipes and information about different, herbs that will help you detox and become healthier. Find a way to reach out to me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, Sky Blackwell. Stay blessed, stay focused, get off social media, stop scrolling, and focus on your real life. Much love. Focus on God. Y'all take care. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.